Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I want to welcome you all to DealBratz. And again, my name is Neat Vibes, and just want to let you guys know that it is a beautiful day. Today is Tuesday, July 28th of 2020, and I'm very excited to talk to you about our specific topic today. Now, I have a question for you. So, if you ever were to get financial advice, who do we normally go to? Some go to their family members, maybe friends, or even uh, a professional you know and it is a very important question to ask because right now, as we are currently in with our economy, it seems that everybody's looking for a quick fix to whatever their financial situation is, whether that's receiving unemployment, whether that's receiving a stimulus check, or even by way of even working or doing something on the side. But when it comes to receiving sound financial advice, the question is, who do we normally go to? Now, I'm pretty sure that you guys will get a chance to comment once we're done with this podcast. But wherever this is reaching you today, I just want to let you guys know that it is important to get sound financial advice, especially from the right people. I'm going to be speaking from experience, especially, a man of my caliber. I'm currently a married man, and I'm going to be mentioning that in each and every show. But when it comes to where I normally would receive financial advice from, it would be pretty much just getting it from great financial professionals. And luckily for me, I tend to have those professionals, especially in my family. So when it comes to financial advice, and especially when you're interested in sound financial advice, I'm going to give you, just a few places you can go to receive sound financial advice. Okay. Now, when it comes to financial advice, it's really not just about money. You know, uh, you know, yes, there is a role that money does play, but it's not about how much money that you have. It's generally about what you do with the money that you have, which is very, very, very important and also very crucial when it comes to things of building wealth. Okay. And it also ties up to what we're all about, which is pretty much just finding great deals. Okay. Now, I want to let you guys know that, here at DealBratz, we are we our radio our podcast, excuse me, our podcast is mainly involved in just making sure that you find great deals so you can keep your costs low, whether that's the costs of you as an individual, or you as a household family member, or just you as a shot caller in the household, so to speak, whether that you're a husband or wife, whichever category you fall in, you know, there is nothing better than making sure that you find great deals, keeping your costs low, and in that you're pretty much just getting you're receiving sound financial advice in that aspect. Whether in especially with deals. Now, just a few things that I wanted to go over. Okay. Now, there are many free financial resources out there. Okay, but one of the many people that we like to go to when it comes to financial advice, especially in this current economy, is our family members, or our friends, or our neighbors, because we talk to each other. And every time we talk to each other, we always talk about, especially with my family at least, we always talk about, how the economy is doing, when do we think things are going to get back up because of this COVID-19, pandemic that we're going through. What's going to be the next move as far as the job market, what would be the best investment, and things of that nature. But there are also people that you could talk to, and I can tell you that it would cost you absolutely nothing because again, here at DealBratz, we want to make sure that you get the best deals at at free to low minimal cost as much as possible. So one of the very few people that I normally would go to would be either, like I said, professionals in my family, or you can even speak to someone in your uh, bank or your credit union. Okay. Now, the reason why I say that is because the bankers, and the credit union bankers also, they know exactly what's going on, especially in the financial world. Okay, not necessarily all of them, but I would say that majority of them have that knowledge as to what's going on currently in the financial world. And what's better than getting sound financial advice from these folks, you know, and it's free. You just walk up to any one of those bankers and you schedule an appointment with them, and you ask them your question, and they'll be able to, hopefully lead you in the right direction. But if you're talking about free, it doesn't get better than that. Okay. And then you have also, if you have a 401k, you can call someone whoever is your 401k provider, okay, and also ask them for financial advice, as far as what's going on now, how to invest, or are there any new market opportunities that you can participate in? These are questions that you can ask, okay. And also, another tip that I'd like to give you guys as well is I do have brokerage accounts here. We all have brokerage accounts. We all do invest in, whether that be in real estate or the stock market, or you know any other market that you want to you can think of. Okay, but your online broker is also a great person to talk to. You can talk to either any one of the brokers in the brokerage firms. And if you don't have a brokerage account, I would definitely suggest opening one up. I for the sakes of promotion right now, I cannot recommend anyone at the top of my head, but uh, I definitely would recommend that. Okay. Now, there are also many free financial resources. There are other free financial resources in which you can actually take advantage of, in which you do have, credit counseling agencies. You also have, many programs for financial planning, some of which are free. Okay. Not all, some of which are free. And then, as well as also, you also have investment advisor. Okay. Now, I just want to let you know about people to stay away from. Okay. Do not, and I do mean this, do not go to Uncle Bob and your family to get sound financial advice. Sometimes we think that we are stuck in this taboo, we're stuck in this thing where, you know, we feel because someone is maybe older, they're wiser. That may be true, but the markets change and the way business is handled also changes. And one of the things that we want to be, I'm sorry, guys. There's also I have dogs in the background, so but it's great. It's part of the podcast. They're also part of this show here at DealBratz. But one of the things you want to stay away from is just uh, you know uh, older, I would say older family members, and nothing against receiving wisdom, financial wisdom from them, in which that's fine. You can receive that, but when it comes to actually making or implementing what type of advice that you receive, wherever that's from, you want to make sure that you speak with a professional. Okay. Now, you do have, robo advisors as well that can also be beneficial to receiving sound financial advice. But, other than that, I just want to let you know that financial advice, sound financial advice is very important. You want to make sure that you get it from the professionals. Again, you want to get that from the professionals. Do not, do not follow financial advice from non-professionals. Okay. And other than that, I want to thank you guys so much for listening in. It's been a great show. And also want to let you know to please visit our Amazon store, DealBratz. There is actually a link in the description. Please also support us on Patreon with a one-time donation or membership. okay, for this great platform. And also, as a result of your support, members also have access to exclusive content and merchandise. Okay. You want to be sure to like us on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. That is under DealBratz. That's DealBratz. That's DealBratz. Okay. And again, I want to thank you to all of our supporters and our listeners. And it is now July 28th, and I want you guys to have a great day wherever you are in the world. And we look forward to giving you more information on this great podcast.